This is my update on the Manica Rubida challenge. Hello everybody, of course I am the Invertabarian. Thank you for coming and joining us here today on the channel. This is going to be a super duper quick video on how we are doing with the Manica Rubida challenge 2023. So without further ado, we're just going to go and get straight on with it, and I'll fill you in as we go along. If you watched the last video, you'll recognise these portions. They were attached to a larger outworld that had a clay base in it that had like sand glued to it and stuff. But unfortunately, the queen ant that was in there, she has passed away about 3 weeks or so. I am fairly confident the reason for her passing was due to the bit of fruit I gave her, and I suspect, although cannot prove, that bit of fruit may have traces of pesticides on it. It wasn't organic. From now on, obviously, major lesson learned. Going to only be using fruits gathered from my own garden, because I know the raspberries and strawberries and stuff that we grow are completely pesticide free. So sadly, first attempt, absolute failure. Yep, God, absolute failure. But all is not lost. The absolutely amazing Tracy, the ant lady, has sent me, had already planned on doing a couple of different setups, so she has so very kindly sent me one. There's a second one, and we have a third. Absolutely amazing. I popped a bit of food in for all 3 of these girls last night, and that one seems to have eaten it all. This one may still have a wee bit left, and this one still has a wee bit left. So my plans are, one is going to go into here. I'm pretty sure those these test tubes just fit perfectly snug onto here, and I'll just secure that with a bit of blue tack. One, I would really love, I've spent ages building this up, where we've got a drainage layer, there's a bit of cloth, you know the stuff between there. This is a whiskey bottle. I seen a really cool video earlier with somebody doing a huge naturalistic setup in a jar, and I just really thought it could look absolutely awesome. In here I put a little hole into the lid and fed again through. There's a little hole there, and I kind of thought that looked a bit like fire coming out the top, so I thought that'd be quite funky for fire ants, but I'm not sure. One of them is definitely going into the setup I'm going to be purchasing from the ant lady herself, because I try and get everything I can from the ant lady. She's absolutely amazing. Has always helped me out so much. So this, I'm in 2 minds. I really want to use it. I want to put a bit of plant or something in there, and I really want to use it, but I don't know if it's going to work. This, as I say, hopefully, I'm pretty sure they just will connect right onto there, which will be really cool. Into the wee outworld, we've put a bit of play sand in there and some coir, and we'll give that a good scooshy down, because apparently humidity is a really big key factor with these girls, and this has it's pretty damp, pretty humid. There's a little hole there for squishing water into to hydrate the chamber, so it should be nice and hydrated in there. Obviously we don't want to do it too much and risk flooding the chamber, and that's got that nice red lid there. So one of them is going to go into here. One of them I really want to put into here, because I was thinking that when I move them into something bigger, I could probably pop that lid off and just lay the entire bottle in, and hopefully they'll, I don't know, it's, you know, when you get an idea in your head and you just want to go with it. So 2 of them, until I decide if I'm going to do this or not, 2 of them are going to stay in there, which we'll keep inside the box for now. So which one's going to go on to here? One of them was really feisty when I was trying to feed her last night. Let's see if we can get a look at these girls. So this girl, there is a, I think there's a couple of eggs tucked in under that cotton wool. So we'll leave her in there. She moved on to the other end, I'm not entirely sure. This girl has a nice batch there. I think they're actually probably more closer to larvae than they are eggs. Again, I'm not most knowledgeable person, so that's that one there. She's looking like a strong contender, and this one I would say has probably got the most. She certainly seems to have loads in there, but I think we're going to go with the second one. The third one, she does. The first one, sorry, she does. They're just, I don't want to disturb her too much, but they're just tucked in here. But I think we're going to go with number 2. Sort of the medium amount of the two. So, as I say, hopefully, if my measurements are correct, and we're out of focus, that should, oh, she's already into the pipe, so yep, that slots onto there just nicely. Look at that, bish bash bosh, perfectamundo. That squeezes onto there, it's nice and tight, fits really well. And then she's got this nest round here, and that nice humid chamber in there. I'll maybe pop a few wee bits and bobs in there. Yeah, I mean, I'm afraid it's not much more of an exciting video. It's a bit rubbish. Kind of gutted about the loss of the first queen. But after eating that bit of fruit, it was a piece of banana. After eating a piece of banana, I noticed she was struggling to climb about the place. She was kind of falling down, rolling over onto her back. I tried giving her water and a bit of sugar water, see if that would perk her up, and she had, overnight between me first noticing there was something really wrong with her into the next day, she kind of perked up ever so slightly, and then she just really rapidly declined downhill, which was quite sad to see. I felt really powerless and helpless against what was happening, and obviously I'm fairly sure the reason behind it was the piece of fruit I offered her, because up until that point everything seemed fine, and it was after she'd had some of that fruit that I noticed things didn't seem quite right with her. Coincidence? Maybe, don't know, can't say like 100% it was definitely the banana, but you know, I can't really see anything else to blame. So it's like exploring a tube. We've got all that lovely cat hair on the carpet. You wouldn't think I hoovered today. This is a sort of mix. There's a bit of sand, there's a bit of coir into there, but obviously she'll explore and then she'll come running back to check on her brood, and then she'll kind of run away and back to check on the brood. It's all there, all present and correct. Yep, you're there, and off she goes to explore once more. So that was number 3. As I say, I think number 3 will probably go into the setup I want to get from the ant lady. It's the nest in the outworld. Looks really amazing. Prices are absolutely fantastic on it. So that's in my basket. I've just not hit confirm yet because I've not got around to it. I'm trying to justify it to myself. And there's a 1. She will probably stay in her test tube, I think, for now, until I've decided. If I use the jar idea, I think probably she will go into that one. But let me know what you think. Yeah. But she's awesome. She's really quite shy in comparison. She's doing her thing. She's doing a thing. It'll be really cool to see what she does. I'll maybe pop a bit of moss and stuff in there. So yeah, I just picked these up today. Some fruit flies, because apparently these girls do love some fruit flies. I've not got my lighting or anything rigged up, I do apologise. I think that's her abdomen just sticking out under the back of the... Yeah, I've had to pop the light on because all my natural light has gone away, and as I thought, she's not going to really appreciate that. That was to be expected. I wouldn't thank you for it either. Hopefully she will attack some of these flies. That would be really cool. Find some food. Should probably run back down the chamber. I don't know if I saw a fly heading in that way. If it did, it's right. I'm going to leave her. I've probably upset her enough. The light's not helping things. There's fruit fly in there. Hopefully she will do really well. I'm really gutted about the first queen, and hopefully we can rectify the mistakes we made the first time round and try and get it correct this time. So as I say, it just really was a super quick video. A huge thank you to Tracy the Ant Lady. I probably would never even dabble in this hobby had it not been for her. So a huge thank you once more to you, and I will order one of those, the nest in Outworld. I think it's really cool, as I said, and yeah, really gutted about the first one. I'm really angry at myself for making such a stupid mistake. I'm really hoping that was the cause. Really hoping, not that I wanted it to have been the cause, but you know what I mean. I want to know why it went wrong, what went wrong, what caused it to go wrong. And the only thing I can think was that piece of fruit. And if it was anything else, then I really hope I can get to the bottom of what it was. But yeah, hopefully these three will take me back on the right track, because right now I've failed. But I've learned from it, so hopefully I can take what I've learned and we can put that into this project and we can learn from that. So yeah, do not use shop bought fruit. That's what I'm taking from this. Anyway, that is it from me to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please be kind, be good, be kind, take care of yourself, and if you want to shop for any goods, of course, check out the Ant Lady. She's absolutely wonderful. There are many other really good suppliers, but that Tracy has always been my go-to. So Tracy, the Ant Lady is Tracy. Tracy is the Ant Lady. She is awesome, and yeah, thank you so much for all your support, your kindness, your help, and to everybody else that's in the group chat. If you're watching this, thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Goodbye. I'm just prattling on. Bye. I'm just gonna go. Hello everybody, I am of course the Invertabarian. Thank you so much for coming.